Hello, hello. I cannot believe that Christmas is just 1 week away. Yes, I am noticing I am not in the Facebook group, so let's check to see what is going on there and happening. I was trying to get into the Facebook group myself, and let's see, a channel, it's on there. Crazy stuff. So, not sure why it's not showing up. So I guess we are only going to be inside of our YouTube channel today, and we will just have to show people that are there. Craziness. All right, you guys. So I am so excited. Today is going to be a celebration of people who have gone through the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass. And you know what's so cool is a year ago, I was officially launching this program. And it was a really exciting time for me because I was kind of making a switch of really supporting people that were getting started or wanted to know how to grow their online tutoring business and how to market it online. So what I began to do is I had already had kind of a course that was with my Insider Secrets Club, but I realized that, you know, people who had been in my Insider Secrets Club had been there for so long. There was a big divide between new people coming on in and the people who had been there for a while. And their questions were very different. And sometimes in the beginning, some of the people who'd been part of our group for a while, they would be a little lost in what people were talking about and not be able to follow along. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to create something brand new, something that's going to really motivate and energize people when they get started with their online tutoring business. And you know what? I had no idea that we were going to start having the exact results that we began to get. In fact, I've put together kind of a little montage of all of our Tutorpreneur Hero Award winners and their experience. So let's check out our past Tutorpreneur Heroes. Hey, you guys. So we are here today with our Kimberly Geschke. She is our Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner. She recently was she just totally kicked it when it came to our Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business program. And one of the things that they were told right out of the gate was that whoever got the most points and the most students would end up winning what's called that Tutorpreneur Hero Award. And that is exactly what Kimberly did. So today, Kimberly is getting her Tutorpreneur Hero Award.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think I mentioned this before that you were just like, you just started really like week 3, week 4. You just kept hitting that leaderboard every single week, whether it was first place or second place or whatnot. You just kept showing up and doing what you needed to do. And I didn't learn until afterwards that you were doing all of this while also carrying twins in your belly.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So congratulations. I mean,
thank you.
You have something that not everybody has, and that is that determination to keep going no matter what. And whether it be, morning sickness or nothing stops you, girl. When I looked inside of the feed, and I saw that Danielle was in here, I was like, see, this is what accountability partners are for, right? Like, Danielle was Abby's accountability partner throughout the entire program, and she's so excited for her. I love the camaraderie that we get to build through this program. That it's not just about being able to get that one student or a whole heck of a lot more.
So you've given me the tools, and I know what I want to do, and I'm going to keep on doing them. So it's not really going to be a rest, but it's been one heck of a ride.
Yes, it has. It's been so much fun to be able to watch Rachel Berntsen be able to go from having just a few students to now being completely booked solid. And she is like a whole no holds bar girl. She's like, you tell me what to do and I'm going to do it. And she does it. It's so much fun to be able to work with people who have that kind of enthusiasm. And because of that, because she's gotten booked solid, she is receiving our Tutorpreneur Hero Award. Woo woo!
Yay!
It was so much fun
is that we are not only teaching someone else, we are constantly learning as well. And I love learning, so it's been great for me. I can't rave enough about Joanne, but I also can't rave enough about her group, because again, I missed that community that I had in the classroom. And so joining the Ultimate Support Group was great, but there are 7,000 members, which, woo, that's crazy. But there's so many members, and it's a lot harder to connect with people unless you're reaching out to them directly. So going through the Jumpstart program, which is an 8-week program, and spending time with the people in your individual groups that way, and then also connecting with the people in the Insider Secrets Club, it's amazing. I have never met any of these people in person, but I call them friends. I call them colleagues. They're people that I've come to know and to love. And I wouldn't give that up for anything.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you know, our Tutorpreneur Hero winners from our Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass, they always end up being people that get more than 10 students. I never really initially saw this when I started this group. In fact, my goal was for like everybody to get like 1 student. If everybody got 1 student in 8 weeks and learned all of the basics of how to run their business, I knew that we were going to like just really change people's lives. And then we had, during the very first class, we had Kimberly Geschke, who ended up getting 24 students. And we had Rachel Berntsen, who got 10 students and was completely booked, couldn't even accept any more students. And then last time around, we had Abi Doughty, who got 16 students. And today, I'm going to be introducing our newest Tutorpreneur Hero to the Tutorpreneur Hall of Fame, Braquelle Newton. And Braquelle Newton, I had put down that she had gotten 22 students, but in actuality, she got 23. In fact, because of people like Braquelle, I've had to actually change our tracking sheet where we keep track of like how many students people have. I've got to add 4 on there for a week because I think you got 4 students in 1 week, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So what drove you to move into the whole tutoring world?
The way education is going right now, I feel like, or actually I felt like, I was doing everything except for teaching.
Yes.
I mean, you spend so many hours getting your degrees. You know, think about how many hours, how much money you guys spent to get your degree, undergrad, or for me, master's. Like, I totally remember like 3 years giving up my summers, giving up my holidays and vacations, and sometimes time away from family just to get my master's degree. And I'm like, all right, I should be able to make some money. And then you go and you're spending so much time in meetings, which sometimes you're like, you could have put this in an email. Or you go to meetings and they're reading the email. I love those. No, I don't. And it just seemed like it was my passion was to teach, was to instruct. And I felt like I was working hard for other people than for myself. Now I feel like I'm teaching, and it's not just the content. I'm basically using my gift to help a child find their greatness. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. I greatly appreciate this. I really do. Thank you for being you, and thank you for creating this. Because without your creativity and without your strive, this wouldn't happen.
Isn't that awesome, you guys? Now, at the top of the hour, we are going to be rooting on our newest Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner, and I'm super excited to be doing that. You know, like I said, when I first started doing this, I had no idea what this was going to turn into. I had no idea, you know, how many tutors' lives would be changed for the better, for taking action and learning the steps that I teach in that step-by-step formulaic way so that they could be able to get results. And I know sometimes, you know, we just have our own head that we almost have to get out of the way because it can be so crazy, right? Like our own thoughts. And I realize at different points in the program that certain thoughts would come on up that would stop people from taking action. And once I figured out where those parts were, we were able to have some amazing breakthroughs and be able to get people getting better results. I want to say hello to all the amazing people inside of here right now. We've got Natalie. Woo woo. Hey, Natalie. I see lots of people who've gone through the Tutorpreneur Hero Award, the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass are inside of here. I would love you guys if you would be able to write in here, what was your experience with the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass? I think sometimes when people hear about this, I obviously am going to say a lot of great things about it because, well, I've seen people get results. And so that's what's really exciting to me. It's not exciting how many people join. It's more exciting to me how many people's lives we're able to touch and how they're able to really set up an amazing business right out of the gate. And there's nothing that is like more exciting to me than that. So I know that I am a little biased in what I think about the course, but I would love for you guys who've already gone through the course, tell other people, what was your experience as you went through? What were you experiencing before and what are you experiencing now because of you having gone through the course? So thank you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing inside of this community. And we are going to be giving away another t-shirt, you guys. We're going to be giving away this t-shirt today. It is, it says, I will tutor you in a room. I will tutor you now in Zoom. I will tutor you in your house. I will tutor you with my mouse. I will tutor you here or there. I will tutor you because I care. So you guys, what makes us different is that we really, truly do care. Yes, we're starting a business, but everybody at the end of the day makes money, right? Whether you're a teacher in the school system, you're making money. And so I think in the beginning, a lot of tutors kind of feel like that, that some other tutors are kind of greedy because they charge so much or those kinds of things. But at the end of the day, this is really all about the kids and being able to help them be able to grow and get the kinds of results that they want to be able to get and help them reach levels of success, which is awesome. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Danielle said one word, uplifting, and a place I can still come back to for encouragement and inspiration. And she made friends for life too. Oh, I love that. And Faith put, I learned a lot from the Jumpstart. I'll probably do it again because everyone supports each other. And Audrey put in, this is the program you need to make your business work for you. It is legit. I have several people I can talk to if I need a pick-me-up and a kick in the butt. Ain't that the truth, my friend? Because we all need that. I got to tell you, when you run your own business, it is one of the toughest things in the world is you always have to be like motivating yourself to take action. It is so easy. I mean, it's easy to show up when you have a student, but it's not easy to show up when you don't have a student. And you have to show up in different ways in your marketing and being able to connect with people and network and do those kinds of things. And these aren't easy things, but we teach you how to get through them. I just want to share a couple of the other experiences that people have over here. Lynn said, we like to help each other out because we do become friends. And I think that's what's different about this. This isn't about competition. This is about collaboration. And collaboration absolutely makes a difference. Yes, the volume cut out because I didn't set up my audio on that last little clip. It's so funny. I was actually talking about some of the pros and cons yesterday with the people that are going to be attending our conference that we're having just in a couple of weeks. That's crazy. And we were doing this one call. It was like, what are the pros and cons of creating different types of content? And I'm like, you know what? Technology. When it comes to like live streaming, technology. Like you really got to get to know the tools, and you're going to make mistakes, and it's going to be okay. But technology, like things are going to work, and then things aren't going to work, and you're going to have stuff set up, and you're like, wait, that's not working the way I thought it was going to work, and all crazy stuff. So it's awesome. Monique said that she was able to find out the important parts of tutoring and begin to get organized. And Sharon said that she loves the skills, mindset, and friends. Gregory Tucker, thank you. He said it was a great experience. The course over delivers, and he plans to go through it again. And I was so excited to see you, Gregory, when you joined last time. And then I know that some things kind of happened inside of your family. So my prayers are and thoughts are with you. So let's see. So I am so excited that you guys are here today, because you are going to get to see our newest Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner. And you guys, it's so cool when we get to do this together, because you guys get to be part of this experience with us. You actually get to see her for the first time being introduced to the community as our Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner, and give her a big old boom cha. So let me teach, for those of you guys who don't know our boom cha goes like this. We take both of our fists, we punch them towards the computer, and we wiggle our fingers back. All right. And so we are going to give her a big, huge boom cha in a little bit. So I'm so thrilled to be able to do that. And I've put together some top questions that people have about the course. And so I am going to grab that clip so that you guys can hear some of the answers to that. So first, is there a payment plan? Yes. We actually had a math tutor that was going through my courses, and she was doing the Dave Ramsey Financial Freedom Program that he has, and doing something like the PayPal credit was things that she was trying to get away from. So I offered a 3 payment plan, and she was able to go through the courses. So I know that this makes it easier for some people, but the best deal is definitely for people to pay in full, because you're going to be able to save $50 with that option. So if you're interested in paying this off in 3 months, then you can pay $147 a month and be able to do that. So Elizabeth is going to make sure that link is inside of the chat so that you guys can easily click that and be able to take out that credit card and enter your information so that you can get started. Many people ask, okay, when is the first class? Class starts January 4th. So with our crazy, hectic holiday season, this is going to allow you just to enjoy the season and start the fresh year with a new year. For those of you wanting to get started right away, you're going to have the low-cost marketing strategies course that you can go through immediately. And there's also some bonus content I've created for week 1 before the program starts that you have access to. So another question again is, if I can't make the live calls, will there be replays? Absolutely. I totally understand that things happen. So remember, this program is meant to help you. So if anytime you can't make one of the live calls, we record them. They will be available within 48 hours from the time of the call. And now this is because we are all tutors, okay? It takes time to download the hour calls and upload them into the system. It requires that we're not tutoring when we do it so that the process speed is actually faster. How long do I have access to the program is another question I get a lot. This is an 8-week course, but any videos that are uploaded during the course for you are going to be available for at least 2 years. You're going to have time to review the content, redo activities as many times as you'd like. But after the 8 weeks, there's not going to be any more of that live support unless you join again. So I know lots of you guys you're still in the house and you're like, Joanne, I've already gone through the program once. I got a lot of value of it, but I want to go through the process again. Do I have to pay full price? No, you do not. In fact, you have access to a 50% off coupon code. All you have to do is message Beth. She's going to give you the link. Now, most of the time, she knows who's gone through the program. There might be a small delay if she just needs to verify that you've gone through the program once before. Okay. And after people find out that they can go through it again at 50% off, people wonder, why would somebody want to go through the program again? See, here's the thing. The group synergy, when people go through this, is amazing. And people really love the kinds of results that they get. They want to experience it again. And trust me, when people do, they always get pieces that they missed the first time around. So another reason people join again is because they want to go through it, but not actually get any students right now. So they have a date in the future of when they want to launch. I've had school teachers that do this. These are people who are super smart, right? They want to have pieces in place before summer so they can launch in the summer. So they go through it the first time and then they join again when they actually want to launch. So if you're interested in joining for the first time, click the link that Elizabeth's added into the chat. And if you're going through it a second time, ask her for the coupon code for either the 50% or the full pay at 50% off. A lot of people want to know, how much time do I need to budget to work through this course? You guys, this is such a great question because we do need to think about how much time we have and how much time we need. So the recorded calls, they take about an hour to watch. And if you were to attend all the live calls, that's another 3 hours. So you'd want to figure out a way to invest 4 to 5 hours a week. Now, all assignments are due on Saturday at 12 noon. So after that, the new videos, soon after that, the videos are all released. If you turn in your assignments for the next week, if you turn in your assignments late, they don't count towards points for the week, but you guys can still qualify for the results guarantee. So don't stress too much about due dates if you have a hectic schedule. I personally feel that there are 3 ways where I'm going to be happy with the results and you're happy with the results. So there's only one way in which I wouldn't be happy with the results and you wouldn't be happy with the results. 1, you hit mission accomplished goals. With this result, you're happy and I'm over the moon happy too. Woo! Number 2, you don't reach your goals now, you get your result guarantee refund, you learn a lot, you learn a ton, you're able to use it in the future to reach your goals. In this specific case, you're happy that you get your money back. I know it would feel a whole lot better to have that first student that, will make more money for you in the program, but, we're all happy with the situation. Number 3, you decide to do Jumpstart on your own time frame and you don't even worry about the guarantee. I have so many people who opt out of the guarantee and not fill out the form. When Robin went through the course, she said that she already knew the value she was going to get from the course and everything she learned would be worth the price she paid. So remember, you guys, I am here to support you. And if you choose to do things on your own time frame, I'm going to support you with that. And if you ever want to go through the program again, you can at 50% off, or you can just review all of the videos because you have access to them for 2 years. And the last situation is you allow your fears and doubts to get the best of you and you disengage from the program. Now, this is the scenario that makes me the most sad. I have a no tutor left behind policy. In fact, halfway through the program, I personally invite all the people that have not gotten one student to a special call where I look at what you've tried, give you feedback on what you could tweak, your efforts to get better results. Many tutors have thanked me time and time again for this because it's given them clarity. And some tutors they have a mental block that I'm able to identify. We break through it, bam, they get a student. Uche Achendo attended this call about 2 or 3 weeks ago in the program. The very next week, she got her first student. She was so ecstatic, you guys. She messaged me on Facebook right away to share the results. She said, I decided to pick up the phone and share with a friend what I'm doing. And this friend felt like she hit the jackpot because her son was struggling with what Uche was now tutoring. And when I got the message from her, my heart jumped with joy and celebration for her. My excitement about your results is real, you guys. I couldn't fake it if I wanted to. I really am your biggest cheerleader as you go through this entire process. So how can you budget your time to fit this in? Take a look at how you're spending your days, okay? Some people have decided they're going to wake up an hour earlier in the morning before things get crazy in their household. I've had some people tell me they're going to give up a TV show for 8 weeks. Instead of binging the latest Netflix show, they binge watch the videos inside of the program instead. Some people even utilize what we call drive time university. This is where if you have a commute, you listen to the videos in a car instead of the radio. What you choose to do will be a personal preference. Whatever you choose, you will not be sorry for replacing it with this course. At the end, you're going to feel proud of your accomplishments and you're going to begin to open your mind to other income opportunities that could bring in even more money. But before you do that, focus on your tutoring business, put those pieces in place. And as soon as your tutoring hours are booked, then you're going to be able to add another income opportunity in there. Now, some people say, Joanne, do you give away prizes during the class like you do in the webinar? Hey, funny you should ask, because yes, I do. As soon as you get one student, I am going to be sending you a t-shirt that celebrates that you got one student. Also, I have a team prize. I suggest that everyone grab a copy of a planner called the 90X Planner. The group that has the most points at the end of the 8 weeks will get another one for free. I will personally ship it to you with your very own copy, congratulating you for being the group team winner, and you're going to be able to begin using it immediately. Now, this planner is going to be your personalized path, and it's going to help you focus on achieving the results that you want to get. It is a mini accountability partner, you guys, that can go wherever you go with your business. And we've had people coming on in here and already doing this. I love it. Pualani. We've got Bryn Song and somebody who is totally official. So welcome, you guys. If you're interested in joining us, Beth is going to make sure that you guys can find that link in the chat. If it's not the next thing, she'll put it on in there again. Just click that link, choose the payment plan that works best for you. Now, I always have people ask me, will my group coach give me personalized feedback on my assignments? So if there is time on the group coaching calls, they may, but not usually. So you can ask for free feedback in the Facebook group. If you're interested in working with your group coach one-on-one, there's going to be an option on the payment page that is going to allow you to choose this. So first, it's going to ask you to fill in your information. And then another page will ask you if you would like to get 2 30-minute sessions with your coach and feedback on all the assignments. Since the group coaches will have about 10 to 25 people in their groups, and they are tutoring their own students as well, this process works best when they're getting paid a little bit more. So if this is something that's really important to you, then check out that upgrade that you have access to. So are you guys ready to get started? Click that link in the chat, fill in your information, get immediate access to those low-cost marketing strategies, and join us in the fun. It has been awesome being able to hang out here with you. Hey, you guys, look who I've got in the house. Woo, I have friends. So I have joining me Elizabeth, who's going to be doing our spinning of the wheel. And I have our new Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner. Woot woot.
Hey, guys.
Hello, hello. So
Hey.
This is really exciting stuff here. Elizabeth gets to spin that wheel for those people that are joining us and are commenting in the stream. So thanks you guys so much for those of you that are commenting in the stream, because then we know to put your name on that wheel. That's the only way we know that you're here. So if you haven't, if you don't win today, come back, because I'm going to be continuing to do these. So on Monday, I'm going to be doing another one at 9:30 a.m. So definitely come and check this out. So here we go. We've got some new names on the list because we only want people on there one time. If you've already won, we don't want to put your name back on there to win the same prize, because we want everybody to have a chance. So spin that wheel.
Woohoo! And sorry, by the way, I was sharing random things. I had some technical difficulties, but yay! Figured it out.
Natalie! Oh yeah!
Woo-hoo!
Oh yeah! Natalie is our winner! So I will be sending you a t-shirt, Natalie. Here's what I need from you, girl. I need you to send me your the size of the t-shirt you would like and your address, and I will send that on out to you. So I'm so excited to be able to give you that t-shirt. Merry Christmas, you guys! And this is awesome. All right, so we've got Nancy in the house here. Woot woot! Our official Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner. Oh yeah. How are you, Nancy?
I'm doing great. I'm so surprised. I'm so excited to win the award.
I know. You were like, wait, what? How? You guys, here's something that we do. So it's not based off of how many students you get. It's based off of how many points you get. So each time, this is all about taking the right action, okay? And we really want you guys to be taking the actions of the program, and you get points for taking action. And then you also get points for getting students. And sometimes it works out that the people that take the most action get the most students, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But at the end of the day, this is about taking action. This is about having some steps that you can put on auto and keep doing over and over and over again so you can get those students. So I'm so excited for you. Now, Nancy, you've also gone through like the Reading Interventionist program and lots of other stuff as well. So it's so exciting. And you just became a member of the Insider Secrets Club.
I did. Very proud of that, actually.
We're very proud of that too. We're so excited to welcome you on in there and continue to support you. Those of you guys who don't know what the Insider Secrets Club is, it's kind of like the next step after Jumpstart, because that's where we continue to do our learning together and network with each other. And networking is so key. So we're going to learn a little bit more about Nancy's story. So Nancy, tell us a little bit more about what was learning like for you when you were a kid?
Learning was great for me. I loved being in school. I loved reading. I loved Roald Dahl, James and the Giant Peach. And then as I grew up, I was also a mother's helper, and I just was really love working with children. And so as I grew up, I went to college to become a teacher, and from there I became a snowboard instructor after that for like 10 years.
Oh.
Yes. So I've always been a teacher, and I've always kind of been out of the box. So when I became a tutor, I decided to leave the classroom 3 years ago, and I became a tutor, and I was all set to open up a learning center in March, but that just didn't work out because of the pandemic. So I pivoted to online, and then I found you, and my business has just been getting better and better and better. Like my tutoring, my teaching is there. And then all like the technical aspects of what it is to run an online tutoring business is what I've really got from you. That has been the biggest takeaway, is just how to tidy up everything. I always say, like, you can wrap it up with a bow. So I loved being able to know that my registration's all complete, my website's all complete, everything is all put in place. So that's been really good.
Yeah, and tell everybody more about what you tutor and who you help.
Yeah, I am an online reading tutor specifically. That's how I market myself now. However, I also serve the homeschool community as a private teacher. So I am a child's private teacher. So I make sure that he gets what he needs for third grade. So we spend some time every day together. And then I also teach math, which is not my forte. However, I have a real big great connection with the person who I'm teaching. So math, accountability coaching, and it's all online, and it's awesome.
That is awesome. And so what are some of the things that, like, as you're kind of going through, were like main pieces that you knew you need to have in your business but didn't have in place yet?
The mystique of putting my systems on autopilot, I didn't understand how to do that. And so when I took the course, it really made me roll up my sleeves and really dig into how to put the registration form together, what to say. You know, that was the big part.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you guys, if any of you guys have any questions for our wonderful Tutorpreneur Hero Award winner, definitely throw them on into the chat, and we will throw them on into the conversation. So this is really exciting stuff to you know, it's like a time of celebration and all of that. So you guys at home, I want you guys to do something with me. We're going to do that boom cha that I talked about earlier, and we're going to give it to Nancy, okay? I know she can't see you, but she can feel your energy, okay? So on the count of 3, we are going to do that boom cha. 1, 2, 3, boom! Sha! You know, this is so cool because Nancy and I are going to meet in a couple of weeks. She is coming to the retreat that we are hosting in Florida. And it's a very small gathering for those of you that are worried about like social distancing and that kind of stuff. It's a very small gathering of tutors, and most of it's going to be available for people as a virtual summit versus an in-person summit. If you want more details about the virtual summit, send me some info and send me your information, and I will send you more details about it. But it's really exciting when I get to meet you guys in person, because one of the aspects that people don't really understand is the power of networking with other tutors. How has your experience been like as you got to network with other tutors in the Jumpstart program?
Nancy, me?
Yes, Nancy, you.
It's been great collaborating. My partner Lynn, she's always there for me. She's always checking in, and that is a very big part of the Jumpstart. One of the main reason why I wanted to do that is to collaborate more with other professionals. Mm-hmm. It's a whole operation. It's a whole new friendship, and because it's a business and it's so new, when you're making friends and you're forming your team, so to speak, when you're online, you can be very, very lonely. So to be able to have the Jumpstart, have ultimate support group is so key, especially when it comes to those days where I really don't want to do everything I got to do.
Oh no, I totally hear you. I know, I hear you. That's probably one of the hardest things. Like if people are asking, like, what are the pros and cons of starting an online tutoring business? I would say one of the biggest cons is that you are responsible for motivating yourself and what you do to do that. So by surrounding yourself with other people in your situation, you definitely set yourself up for greater success, because all of a sudden now it's like you don't feel like you have to go about this all alone. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm having a day, and they could be like, oh my gosh, what's going on, right? They totally care. And some days, especially, I find the more time I have, sometimes the less motivated I get. I'm like, what? A lot of people think like being too busy is like, people are like, I'm too busy, I can't get, you know what, when I'm busy, that's when I can get stuff done.
Yeah, so when are you not busy, right? So it's always like I feel like I'm always busy, I'm always on. So, you know, it being in the program lets you kind of zoom away from being right in the middle of everything you have to do. And when you have the support team around, it makes you know that you can do anything if you have because you have the support.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you ended up getting a couple of students as you were going through the program. How did you get those students?
I did. I got the students. One was through joining professional organization. I popped onto the organization and I said hi, and a parent just thought what I had, because the Jumpstart program helped me to put into words exactly what I am as an elevator type of pitch. So it made me more effective in describing like what I do and who I am and what I can offer. And so that helped me to be able to speak to her. And then my second client was just being persistent and consistently everywhere. Like just always just kind of saying hello and being present. So if they said anything on Facebook, I would try to, get back to them quite quickly. Just let them know I'm always here. I'm always here for you. And they kind of came around. They said, hey, we'd love to take you up on the free assessment. And you taught me about offering the free assessment and that whole process, which really helped, because that is how I show them that I can deliver my product. Yeah. So that was really key.
Yeah. I remember when I was figuring that stuff out, you guys, it seriously took me years. I was doing a free assessment and 2 free sessions. And after the 2 free sessions, they weren't always moving forward. And I was like, ugh. I mean, I'm not saying like, it still was a good turnaround rate. It was like 75%, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. And so I then cut it down. I was like, I'm going to do a free assessment and I'm going to do 1 free session. And still, it was the same. Like nothing changed. It was still like a 75% rate. I'm like, all right, let me change this. And I like got training. I went to California, and I ended up enrolling in like how to do sales, because it was like an entire course. It was a $20,000 year course. I went to California. I had to pay for my hotel, my food, my car, everything. Like that doesn't even include the $20,000 I paid for this tuition for this course. Went on out there and I learned how to sell myself, and I saw all the areas where I was getting it wrong. And I started then playing with like the template they gave us. And I'm like, okay, how do I make this fit for online tutors? You know, I'm like geeking out, like, well, what if I do this? And what if I do this? And they're totally the type of people, they're like, don't mess with perfection. I'm like, no. I've got to make this fit for tutors because we can't do this. We can't do that. We don't have the objections like other people are getting. And so nobody says to us, like, it's like we would learn things like, what if someone says, oh, I don't have time to do this? Nobody has ever given us that objection. Like, I don't have to overcome that objection because nobody's ever said it. So there were things that I could like delete out of like what they said, and I was able to tweak it to fit the online tutoring industry and say, okay, I put it into practice, and all of a sudden, bam, I was just doing the free assessment and then the sales conversation right away, 95% turnover rate. And I was like, okay, it was worth my $20,000.
Yes.
And so, and now I'm able to pass that information on to you guys so that I know a lot of people, you're like, well, I'm going to try it this way and I'm going to try it this way. Good luck. You're going to get better results. I promise you, if you join Jumpstart and you learn what this process is, and then you're able to put it into practice, because that is definitely going to be huge for getting the kinds of results that you want to be able to get. So the things that I have learned, you guys, I've either learned from making my own mistakes and had to continue to make mistakes until I got it right. And I just teach you how to do it right. I mean, I tell you the mistakes that I've made and why I got here. But at the same time, you now don't have to repeat those mistakes. Isn't that awesome?
So cool.
That's what I wanted.
Thanks for taking that $20,000 course for us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. It was worth it because I mean, as a teacher, I had no idea how to sell myself. I knew how to teach. I had no idea how to have these tough conversations. They also taught me to like go into schools and present and like do that kind of stuff. And I was like scared beyond anything to approach the principals and how do you sell online tutoring to teachers? Because I was teaching them how to become online tutors. So I'm like, so for your teachers in the summer, would any of them be interested in doing like online, tutoring, do you think? And they'd be like, yeah. Would you mind if I came at the end of a day one day and did a presentation and let them know how they could make that happen? And they're like, yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore because I'd rather do all of this stuff online, you guys. Awesome. Yes, Lynn, $20,000. I know, crazy. If you were like, oh my God, you paid. Well, that's what we do, though, right? Like so here's what I do inside of my own business. I think, what do I need to learn? And how am I going to get it? And if I can't find some other ways to be able to get what it is that I need, I will pay the money that I need in order to get what it is that I'm looking for. And it's made me way more than that $20,000 that I spent has made me more money. And now it continues to make other tutors more money. So that $20,000, I mean, think about it. Like with 2 students that you get, how much are you charging now per hour, Nancy?
$75.
Yay! That's awesome.
Yes.
So, and then are you working with them for like an hour a piece?
Yes, it's an hour block.
Uh-huh.
The younger students, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, but they're charged for the hour and then we'll make up the time. So
yeah, that's awesome. So it's like a $300 per student, right?
Yeah.
That you get like each month. So you guys think about that. It keeps recurring over and over and over again. Yes. This isn't just like I learned how to get one student and that's it. I'm just going to make my money back from the program. No, you literally get to, it's like an ATM. Like you get to literally like get more students over and over and over. What are some of the things that you learned as you went through the program that are really useful for you like now and going into the future?
Sure. The biggest one is the 90X planner, doing my 5 actions a day for my business and carrying that over. It helps me to contemplate my day and also to to note my wins. So I have to remind myself of the good things that happen all day, because, you know, as tutors, we can get hard down on ourselves, but like no reason to. So the 90X planner is really great. It helps me to stay focused and on track. And I love crossing off things when I'm all done.
Yes.
It's great.
And it's almost like your personalized plan at the end of the day too, because the way that you're going to approach getting your business up and going, somebody else is going to approach it, aren't going to be the same. This allows you to tailor it to you and your needs, which I think is absolutely huge. And I know for me, now that my day is like completely busy and crazy, it just helps to kind of like plan it all out. Like, okay, here are all the students that I'm working with. Here are all of the actions I need to take. Here are the time slots where I can actually take those actions. That's like my every single day. Like at the end of the day, I'm writing down which students I have to work with. The next day, I'm putting onto there, when can I fit in all the things I need to get done? And boom, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And Beth just said too that 5 actions a day is huge for her too. It does make a difference when you can think about what 5 actions am I taking to be able to get in front of my audience. It makes a difference. So what type of social media did you end up beginning to use while you were in Jumpstart?
I'm using LinkedIn, which is brand new to me. So that was exciting to get the push to go ahead and do that. And when I did that, it helped me to realize that is my ideal client. These are the people who will be hiring me. Because I didn't understand what LinkedIn was in terms of I know it's a professional social media. I'm a teacher, you know, so when I got in there and I really got to see who the people who I'm going to be serving are, they're the people who are on LinkedIn. So that was pretty cool to get hooked up to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. And because like you can network with other tutors, you can network with parents, you can network with lots of people inside of LinkedIn, and it has the ability for you to like post some of your professional things out there. It's a great tool resource. And I think the biggest thing though is most people are going to try searching you by your name. They want to find out the dirt on you. Okay. And you get to put the dirt out there on you. Right? Like at the end of the day, like you get to put out there, because none of us are like such big name people that people are throwing out junk about us, right? We're just everyday, we're not Trump. We're just everyday average Joes. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, you get to put out the information about you that you want people to see. So LinkedIn gives you that ability to be credible, because it shows like where you went to school. It shows, what did you get your certifications in and all that kind of stuff. So if they ever have any questions about that kind of stuff, they'll be able to find it through there. So that's a really great tool. And a lot of people don't think about using their name as a keyword, but it is. It absolutely is. So glad that you were taking the actions inside of the program. Now, there are some people that are sitting on the fence right now, and they're like, I don't know, should I join the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass? It seems like a lot of money. I'm not sure if this is going to be a right fit for me. Maybe I'm just getting started, or, I've already gotten started. I'm not sure. What kind of advice would you offer that person?
I definitely had seen the Jumpstart Masterclass a few times start before I took the plunge. And when I finally signed up for the class, I was thinking, why didn't I just do this when I first saw it? Just do it. Don't even think about it. It'll pay you back in spades, because the pieces, it's invaluable. It really, really is. Just do it. That's what I would say. I can't believe I didn't do it for so long,
Yeah. And everybody kind of goes at it kind of makes their decisions at a different rate. It's there are some people, they jump right on it right away. There are other people, they're like, I don't know. But the doors do close tomorrow night, you guys, at midnight. And then
do it.
But here's the thing. We don't start class until January 4th, because I didn't want to mess with the holidays. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you guys some stuff to get you started right now. So we've got low-cost marketing strategies you're going to get access to. I am also giving everybody who joins the mask. So it says, I'm a tutor. So everybody joining gets the mask, and that's going to allow you to have conversations with people and stay safe out there in the world. See, it has two great purposes. So definitely come and join us, you guys, in the next setup here that we've got going on. I put a link inside of the chat. If you haven't joined us yet, then definitely come and join us. I think it's funny when people like they kind of worry about like, is this thing real or is this like made up? But as you can see from all of the people who've become Tutorpreneur Hero award winners, there's no way that I could like stage this, you guys. These people are real tutors getting real results. And I think that at the end of the day, that's what's important. You know, there are some people that are out there that want to help tutors, but they aren't actually a book solid tutor themselves, and they're trying to help you. Now, who would you rather, you guys, when it comes to this thing? Would you rather have a team supporting you that are all booked solid tutors that are out there and wanting to serve you, or somebody who just has a couple of students that just wants to help you and has never had results with being able to help people through the process? Because it's very different going through the process yourself and helping other people go through the process. Mm-hmm. Because you start realizing like, okay, so imposter syndrome, that's real. Procrastination, that's real. And other people don't know when those kinds of things are going to set in for your, you know, for the people that you're teaching. And so we've built all of that into the program with the mindset. What are some of the mindset things that you were struggling with in the beginning? Do you remember?
Yeah, for sure. Confidence, especially conversation, feeling like I can charge what I decided I wanted to charge ultimately, and feeling totally confident with that. That was big. Your course gave me the vocabulary to be able to speak and not feel so worried about what anyone else thinks about it, because I have a solid foundation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's amazing. I know another tutor who she had just gotten a referral from somebody, and they had said, well, don't charge less than this. And she was like, oh my gosh, that's like almost double from what I typically charge. She's like, okay, I will do it. And she did. And she was able to get that client who then charged her double what she normally charged. She's like, oh my gosh, why am I not charging this now?
Yeah. And you think like, should I keep charging that? Yes. From now on, I will keep charging in this. I have clients who I'm not charging that much to, because when I got started out, I was charging $60 an hour. So, you know, I want to keep my clients that I've had at the same rate. And then since I've built up the credibility, and now I have, like with the reading interventionist, I have the tools that I need to do it really right, to really teach reading properly online. So I am very happy with where we're at here. So getting through those barriers of, you know, asking for what I deserve.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. And I'm actually just, I just found another really cool tool for writing. And I can't wait to share it with people. The next couple of weeks, you're going to see a writing video on this tool. It's so amazing. So I can't wait to share that one tool with you guys. I'm using it with my student. I have a student, you guys, you're never going to believe this, but I actually have a student that I work with for 2 times a day when he's on break. When he's on break, Dad wants me to work with him in the morning and the afternoon. So I meet with him 2 times a day, and I'm teaching him writing, math, and reading right now. And he's way above grade level. I've been teaching him since he was 4 years old. And 3 years old. I was teaching him since he was 3. I got him reading by the time he was 4. By the time he was 5, he was above grade level and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been an amazing ride. The people that you get to, like, you have the opportunity to connect with, you guys, you no longer have to work with people inside of your zip code. Like, that's how we used to have to do business, right? You get to let that go. You now get to work with people from all over the world, and we're going to teach you how to connect with them. Isn't that awesome?
So cool.
It's so cool. And you're going to get to network at Nancy with some other amazing tutors when you come with us to Florida, and it's fantastic. And you guys, as we've been doing this call, we've had lots of people kind of going on through and making this happen. So I want to personally welcome Vanessa to the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business, Vicky to the Online Tutoring Business, and Vivek. I'm so excited that you guys are all joining us and going to be part of this program. Your life is about to be changed, you guys. So you have a whole whirlwind that's going to enjoy the next 2 weeks, because when we start in January, it's quite the ride. It'll be quite the ride. I don't want to scare you, because, overwhelm is real for all of us. But I think it's way more overwhelming to have to go through my 400 videos on YouTube than it would be to go through the Jumpstart. What do you think?
I think so. And I love the book you also have us read, The Compound Effect. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. So great, because half the journey is all in the head.
Yes.
And people don't realize that. They just think, oh, just tell me how to get students. And it's like, that's only a piece of it. The other piece of it is, once you get people who you can talk to about getting students, you need to know what to say, and you need to get out of your way. Because a lot of times, like, we want to get in the way, and we start babbling about ourselves. And babbling about ourselves does not get you a client. Right? It's so cool. And when they can find information about you online, I'm telling you, because you're going to be learning all about the different types of content creation that you're going to be able to create, and planning out your entire year so that you can just really focus in on your tutoring business. So I'm excited to have you do that and just support you. It's going to be awesome.
I'm excited too.
And you guys, we get to go to Harry Potter World together. Isn't that awesome?
We get to be nerds.
We get to be book nerds, and Kathy Cousino is going to come with us too, be a book nerd with us, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I can't imagine us being there and not giggling and smiling the entire time. You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for my butterbeer.
Me too.
Their butterbeer is so good. You've had it, haven't you? Because you live in Florida. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. We'll go to the Three Broomsticks and have a butterbeer.
That's right. Oh, I can't wait. So much fun. You guys, so those of you that don't know, I'm actually, it's always been my dream to be a snowbird, but my kids are still too young for me to really be like a true snowbird. I've got 2 in high school and 1 in middle school. So this is my little treat to myself of holding this conference out in Florida. I'm going to stay there for an entire month, and I'm going to actually meet some different people as I'm out there, but I'm also going to be running my business out there. So I am going to be a digital nomad for an entire month in Florida. Super excited. Can't wait to see how that goes. And it's going to be exciting. So you're going to see me without the professional backgrounds in the next few videos when I'm out of town. I leave on the 29th, but any videos I do after the 29th, you're going to see my real location where I'm at, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining. Remember that the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass does close at midnight tomorrow night. Congratulations to the wonderful Nancy Van Loggerenberg.
Thank you. I got my butterbeer mug right here.
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh, that's right. We're ready to go. Well, you guys all enjoy. Have a wonderful holiday season, you guys, and we will see all of you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.